Good evening, my amazing things. I hope you all are doing well and had a great week thus far. Tonight's movie review is The Dark and the Wicked, which is available to stream on Shudder, Hoopla, and AMC Plus, if you're interested. Since the film is only 4 years old, I'm going to keep this spoiler-free until the end. So, The Dark and the Wicked follows siblings Louise and Michael visiting their family farm where their sick father is dying. Louise and Michael are estranged and barely talk to their parents to begin with, but feel they should help their mother during this difficult time. During their time there, a demonic entity torments the family in various ways, making their already strained relationships so much worse. If you're a fan of possession films, you may enjoy this one. It had some disturbing elements, and the ending isn't what I expected. And it kind of had some elements similar to The Strangers. So if you're a fan of those films, you may like this one too. For the most part, I thought it was an okay possession movie. And I'm kind of gonna get into spoilers, so if you haven't seen this and plan to, come back later. Unless you don't mind the film ruined, if you don't really care. The only issue I had was they never answered why the family was being tormented by this demonic force. There's no answer to that question, which bothered me. Because there's so much they could have done with it. Did the mother make a deal with the devil in hopes of curing her dying husband? Did their father do something causing the devil wanting his soul and perhaps making him sick? Or was there something more there? Which leads to, why was everyone who was tied to the family targeted? If any of you have seen the film, what did you think of it? How did it compare to other possession films you've seen? I found it very similar to every other possession film, not adding anything really new to the genre, unfortunately. There's so much I would have liked to have seen instead of what was presented. And by it didn't offer anything new, you have the whole levitation aspect, this shapeshifter type entity messing with the family, driving everybody insane, basically, to get their collection of souls. To me, it was no different than every other possession film, sadly. Next week, I'll be reviewing the first Omen film, which is available to stream on Hulu, if you are interested. I will tell you, I'm not a fan of the Omen films, but this one was different. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll tell you my whole opinion of it next week. If I get the lag fixed for Fear, I'll be playing that Wednesday since I feel like I owe you a better gameplay than the one presented. I feel so bad. But I mentioned I would play it and I really wanted to show you the game as I played it, especially since the first time I chickened out and didn't make it more than 20 minutes. I admit it. This is actually the furthest I've made it in the game, and it's not that bad yet. Anyways, I mean, there's a lot of gore and stuff, but it's not as bad, I guess. Friday, I'll be playing Doom or Alien Isolation. I haven't quite decided yet, or I'll be going back to one of the other games. If you have a game you'd like me to play or a movie you'd recommend, let me know in the comments. I'm always up for suggestions. And if there's a horror game that you want me to go back to, that I've played recent, like, trying to think of all of them. The dinosaur game. Crap, I can't think of what the name is. Fossil Fuel. There we go. Or if you want me to play Resident Evil, I do have, trying to think of what it's called. I think what it's called. Deep Space? I think that's what it's called. I do have those as well. And of course I have Doom and I have Castlevania. Jeez. I also have Castlevania, so that's also a possibility. I don't know if it's really a horror game, but there's that too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the rest of your night, and take care until next time. Night, everybody.